guys, welcome back to Cat Stalls Kids. So today I'm going to be doing a nursery tour. A lot of you guys have been requesting this video and I finally got my nursery redone. So anyway guys, without further ado, let's get into the video. We have this little kids section, so we have this couch with Starfire and Allie. So they're just right here. So Starfire is 3 weeks old and Allie is 6 weeks old. So yeah. They're like 3 weeks apart basically. So they also have this little diaper bag since they're so young. Also, if they want to get out and play, then they have this. This is Allie's and this is Starfire's. So yeah. Next up is little Heaven. She is 11 months and she is really little and sweet. So that's Heaven. And then in this little pack and play, we have Tyler and Tess. They're really good friends. So that's Tyler and that's Tess. And they are both 1 year old. And then I have this little boy. I customized her into a boy. So she was a girl and her name was Kelly, but now I customized him into a boy. And so his name is Shrek now. My friend requested that name. I thought it was cute for him. So there's Shrek. I thought it was also a little funny, but yeah. And this is Kira. So she has this little rattle. And this is his favorite blanket. She likes as well. She basically just the little babies are wrapped up in blankets. But yes, that's Kira and that's Shrek. And so he is 6 months old and she is 5 months old. So yeah. And then over here we have the twins, Crystal and Dylan. So that's Crystal and that's Dylan. They are both the same age because they're twins. They are both 2 years old. And I did decorate the nursery for Halloween. So I have these little spiders everywhere in each little group. So this one is called the Spider Sisters. They're all the sisters something, even though I have boys. But this is called the Spider Sisters right here. And this is a cute little pumpkin. So yeah. And then over here we have this shelf with Charlotte, May, we have Addie, Ariana, and then we have Brady and Juliana. And so all of them are the same age. They're a little older, so they are 3.5, and then there's 3, and they're 3 3/4 basically. So yeah. And then above here, they're called the Scariest Sisters. And then we have this little ghost with 3 candles up here. So yeah. When we turn them on, it kind of looks creepy, but I'll show you guys that maybe in another video. So yeah, here's a little overview of what I just showed you guys. So yeah, this part. So right here we have this little spiders called the Spooky Sisters right here. So we have these babies and her. This is Hazel. She is 3 years old. And so this is Savannah. She's 3.5 years old. This is Havana and she's 3.5 years old. These two are twins. This is sisters. They're all related because they were all adopted. And yeah, and then Hazel, she's not she's not twins with anybody, but she does have a lot of sisters basically. So yeah. This is Willa. She is 6 years old, and yeah. So this is group. So these two, all of these were adopted. And then she was also adopted, so yeah. But these guys are the Spooky Sisters, and they're all really good friends and close friends, so yeah. Especially these 3, but they also really talk to her and she likes them, so yeah. So it's Spooky, and then this is the Scary Sisters. And so just right here, this little bed. So we have Tristan, we have Ava, and then we have Ella. I renamed her, by the way, but yeah, so that's that. And then down here we have this group of Chloe, Jaden, and Cora. These two look the same because they basically are really close twins, but these are triplets. So these two are a minute older than her, so yeah, and they do look the same, so yeah. Jaden's a tomboy and Cora is basically a girly girl. she's a really girly girl. She's kind of she's like sporty, and then she's like super sporty. I forgot to tell you guys their ages though. So she is 3.5, Ava is 2, and Layla is 2. But yeah. So these girls are 4, and then so this little group of boys, this is Leland, Cairo, Logan, and Brandon. These boys are triplets, him, and him. He's twins with Harley, she's over there. So yeah, that's them. So all of them, so these 3 are 2, and he is 3. So yeah. And then so this is Spooky, Scary Skeletons. Spooky, Scary Skeleton. So yeah, if you guys do not know that song, then it's a Halloween song, as you guys can probably tell. But yeah, so that's them. And then so over here we have like the little toddler section. This is called the Super Sisters. It's like super super Halloween costumes or something, like a hero or whatever. So this is Kayla. She's like in this little car seat. And then this, excuse me, this is Eleanor, and that's Eli. These 2 are twins, and then she's really, really close to them. She is adopted, but she is close to them. They're really best friends, and yeah, so these 2, so all of them, so these 2 are 1, and then she is 1.5, so she has like more hair than them. She just has like really long hair. She started with that, but yeah. And then over here in this little shelf thing, we have Harley, Brandon's twin. Daniel, his name used to be Ethan, but I changed his name, so it's Daniel. Amy, May, and wait, no, that's not May, it's June. I changed her name also, it's June. This is Shiloh. So all of them, so she's 3, and then all the rest are 2.5. So yeah. And then up here we have Kirsten, Addie, Laura, Emily, and Riley. And so all of these kids are 3 years old. And also, so Sassy Sisters, this group's the Sassy Sisters. So it's both of these shelves are the Sassy Sisters. So yeah. And then right here we have Iris, Tiffany. Her name was Tammy, but I do like Tiffany better for her, so yeah. And also Irie. So here's my girls, and they are basically all 3, like really close to being 4. Like their birthday's like next month or something. So yeah. And then right here we have Lily, Anna, Madison, and Addison, and then Bailey, and all of them are 2. So yeah. And then these 3 are triplets, so they're 3 years old. And then these 2 are 2. So yeah. And then right here we have August. She's kind of popular, kind of. And then Nilo, so it's August, Nilo, Mackenzie, Sage, Lola, and April. These 2 are twins. Very, very like twins because they look the same. So all of these 3 are the Sweet Tart Sisters, is a candy name, and then we have this little witch hat and this skull right there. It scares some of the younger babies, but like I make sure I tell them that it's fake and everything. So yeah. Then over here we do have some posters, just like that. We have like our Easter poster from a long time ago, and then like the Halloween ones from the pumpkin patch. So here's a little overview of what I just went over. So here's part of it so far. And this is the last section, not that it's part of my baby life clothes. We have this little section. So we have this bunk bed with the older babies. So we have Ella. My voice is like Ella, Sarah, Jessica. Call her Jessie by short because she loves that better. She really likes Jessie for her name. She's a tomboy, as you guys can probably tell. And this is Megan, she's talking. Jessica. Yep. So these ones are triplets. They are all, I almost called them 6. They're 5 years old. and she is 4 years old. So yeah. These two are really good friends, and yeah. So this little like squad right here is called the Sugar Sisters, not the Sour Sisters. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, all these kids came up with their own names. So yeah, it has to start with the S, so it's a Sour Sister. So yeah. And then over here we have this little like down here like little shelf thing. We have Avery, Violet, Quinn, and also Piper. So these two are twins. These two are twins. So yeah. And then also, so they're called the Starbucks sisters because they love Starbucks, all of them. And then this girl, Quinn, she loves the unicorn drink for Starbucks, so she has this unicorn. But I don't think she ever tried it. She heard that it was good, but okay. And then right here, like just this little thing, we have this little skull, like squishy, and then we have this thing that says Boo. I think it's really cute for the nursery. And then we have this binky. I don't know where it came from, but it's just there. And then so right here we have, underneath this bed, we have like these little pumpkins. They're like the miniature ones for the haunted Halloween, like the haunted house that Maddie went to, that I basically was in it. Like basically all these decorations came from the haunted house, so yeah. And then up here, like this little bed, we have Maya and Maddie on here. They're really good friends too. And so yeah, and they're not the Starbucks sisters, so just to let you know that group. So there they are. And then over here we have Ellie's little room. So we have Ellie, and then her little bed. We have her little cat stuffed animal. It's her favorite cat stuffed animal. Yep. And also, so if you guys want to know where I got this from, I got this from my book bag. I have a cat book bag, so yeah. And then we have this little, like, my backgrounds. I have this bedroom one. I'm using that for her room, basically. And then behind that we have like a school. Here, I can show you. It's basically a school. And then I have a beach, and then we have like a little like dance recital thing. So yeah. And then over here we basically have like a comb, another skeleton squishy, and then I have this little, like these little glasses that I had when I was a baby. And I think they look cute on Ellie. They're like the right size for them though. Like, look how small they are. There you go. Looking fancy, Ellie. So yeah. So these, Ellie and these two are called the Spicy Sisters. Yeah, Spicy Sisters. So they're the Spicy Sisters. And here's the last section that I just went over. So here's my room basically. There's them. And then we have this part and that. Guys, so thanks for watching. Please give a like and subscribe. And in the comments, let me know what is your favorite section of the nursery. Let's call this the sister section, the spooky section, or the big kid section. Let me know in the comments. Bye. I accidentally deleted my intro, so that's why there's a new one. And yeah, so have a Merry Halloween. I'm too ready for Christmas right now.